Today is Sunday, May 12th, and it is now 6 weeks until Ironman Coeur I've been training really hard, so I haven't gotten a chance to post a lot of videos about my Ironman training process, but here is finally my update. Right now I'm at the point where I'm biking 100 miles and I'm running 18 and I'm able to swim the full distance in the pool without a wetsuit. I haven't yet gotten out into Coeur d'Alene Lake and done a practice swim, but I'm planning on doing that maybe next week or the week after. The weather here has been absolutely gorgeous the past couple of weeks. It's been 80 degrees and beautiful outside for training, so I'm hoping that we continue this trend into the race so I can get lots of outdoor practice time. On my bike, I just started using clipless pedals. First time ever that I've used them. If you haven't seen them before, they come with shoes that you clip into on your bike, so clipless is kind of a misnomer. My first day out with clipless pedals, I full-on hit the ground. I was trying to just go down my block and do a little bit of practice after trying it out in the backyard, and I couldn't get my foot out of the pedal in time, and then I leaned the wrong way, and I fell down on the pavement outside my house in front of all my neighbors, and that was a great experience. Since then, I haven't fallen all the way down with my clipless pedals, but I have had a couple of near misses stopping at a stop sign, not able to get my feet out in time, and doing a little bit of a swervy back and forth before regaining control of the bike. I've been going out to Coeur d'Alene and riding the full Ironman bike course as part of my training practice. And what I find is that the entirety of North Idaho is located in a swirly-twirly wind vortex that doesn't make any scientific sense. So when you go to North Idaho and you bike out on Highway 95 practicing for Coeur d'Alene Ironman, or just doing the loop, which is a 40-mile out and back from downtown Coeur d'Alene to Settlers Road and back around again, so 20 miles out, 20 back as that part of the course. As you head out, you have a headwind that slows you down to about 10 miles an hour. And on the way back, you think, okay, this is fine. I'm going to have a tailwind on the way back, and that's going to help me. But you're wrong. You're wrong because this is Idaho. And in Idaho, not only are there no laws, no helmet laws or anything like that, there's also no science. No science in Idaho, no weather patterns. As you head back, expecting your tailwind, you will have a headwind again. So, full-on headwind all the way out and all the way back for the Ironman bike course. And if it's not a headwind, it's going to be an aggressive side wind. On some of these hills, I'm a fairly slow road biker, so I tend to ride my brakes. But even me, riding my brakes, I picked up to 37.5 miles an hour. And even then, I could have been going much, much faster, but with that headwind, it was keeping me way held back heading down these huge hills. So that's something I have to look forward to for the race itself. Right now I'm at an average biking pace of 15 miles an hour over the length of the course. I did 70 miles yesterday and averaged 15.4 miles an hour over the entirety of the course. And that puts me coming in just about 8 hours for the bike course, which is not very fast. I would like to be a lot faster on the bike, but it's something that I just need to work on, especially getting used to my new setup with the clipless pedals. Good news for the Ironman swim start. Last week I posted a video on Facebook of the Coeur d'Alene swim start, which is terrifying. It's 2,000 people jumping into the water all at once and punching and kicking and swimming over each other, which is pretty standard for a triathlon swim. Coeur d'Alene starts a little different though, because it's in a tight little box area on the beach and everybody is hitting the water at the same time. This year, they're going to be doing something different. It's going to be a rolling swim start, similar to what they do at Bloomsday here in Spokane, where your time doesn't start until you cross a timing chip pad. So it's not going to be a massive everybody jump in the water to be in by 7 a.m. thing. They're going to start people beginning at 6:30 and let you cross into the water at your own pace, which should even out the swim course a little bit. They're also introducing resting rafts throughout the swim course where you can hold on to something if you're tired and just kind of float there for a while. I don't think I'm going to need one of those, but I think that's a pretty good idea, especially for people who get kicked in the head and need to take a minute to catch their breath on the swim course. Overall, I'm feeling okay about my Ironman training so far. I'm a little bit scared of making the bike cutoff because my bike time is so slow. But I'm hoping that if I pick up a little bit of time on the swim, that I'll be able to get through the bike portion of the race before the cutoff. You have to pass the certain marker by, I think it's 4:30 p.m., possibly 5:30, in order to be able to continue with the run. And what's kind of silly about it is they give you 6 hours to complete the marathon portion of the run, and I think that's just a crazy amount of time to have to complete a run. I can walk a marathon in that amount of time, and I would rather have a little bit of that time back on the bike, but maybe that's just me. Maybe everybody else is a little bit slower on their runs. So still hoping for the best, still hoping to finish. I have decided that if I don't finish this year, if I miss the bike cutoff, I'm going to keep trying until I complete it. So it might be that I'm still making these videos next year, so if you like them, you can hope for me to fail.